Well, coming up on this week's show, my friend the Sloth and I are inviting you to come down to West Virginia. That's where we're at, and we're looking at a lot of neat stuff. We're here at Oglebay Park, where you can find a great zoo and just so much things for the family to do. There's so much to do here in the Wheeling, Moundsville area. So again, if you're looking for a great vacation, this is the place to come. Renee?
Well, thanks, Mike. I'm here at the Palace of Gold just outside of Moundsville, and there are so many things to explore here. You are not going to want to miss a moment at today's show. Stick around.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition, liftoff.
There's so many things to do in the greater Moundsville area. We're here at the Greater Moundsville Visitor Center, home of Grave Creek Mound, as well as the former West Virginia State Penitentiary. Craig told us more about some of the activities and attractions that you can enjoy in the greater Moundsville area. Well, Craig, thank you for being on Out and About Columbus today and telling us about Moundsville. Tell us a little bit about what there is to do in the Moundsville area. I mean, behind us is the mound, in front of us is the former state penitentiary. There's so much here.
There is. We're so fortunate to be a very historical area ourselves, with the Adena Indian Mound behind us, the former state West Virginia Penitentiary, Renee, like you mentioned. And we have the Fostoria Glass Factory was here in Moundsville as well. We have a museum dedicated to it. We will be having a display here in the Grave Creek Mound Museum for the Mark's Toy Factory also, which was a very prominent business here in this area. So there's a lot to do, a lot of historical stuff. You can walk down, take a historical walk down Jefferson Avenue and see the different shops and things like that. And you can go and play up at Vue Park. And, you know, it's just 2 miles away from this area here. And then just 15 minutes away is the Palace of Gold, which is a whole nother type of cultural opportunity for people to visit. It's the best vegan restaurant in the tri-state area. They built a yoga studio, so it's a very cultural type community.
I never realized there was so much here. I understand there's some new things going on at the penitentiary. Tell us about that.
Yes, the penitentiary, they're going through a whole transformation this year. So they have one escape room available that you can participate in. A new one is going to be opening at the end of this month. And then right now, they're in the process of rebuilding the entire haunted house that they've been doing for a long time. So if you've been there before, it's going to be completely different. And that sneak peek we got today was pretty cool.
There's lots of activity going on at Vue Park. Tell us about that.
Yes, you can come up and play and stay in our new treetops. You can do the new aerial adventure park and mountain bike and actually disc golf as well. All fun things to do.
Tell us how we can find out more information so we can come and do some of these wonderful things.
Yeah, you can find us on Facebook at Visit Moundsville. You can come to our website at visitmoundsville.com. We have our calendar of events. Everybody can come see and pick out what their adventure actually is.
Fantastic. Again, thank you for showing us around today. What a wonderful, wonderful place you have here.
Thank you.
If it's happening in Central Ohio, you can find it on our events page. onacolumbus.com will give you detailed information on everything: arts, entertainment, education, sports, theater, and more. Go to onacolumbus.com and click on ONA Events.
Well, you know, there's always something new at Oglebay Resort. This place is absolutely breathtaking. When you come to Oglebay, there's so much for the family to do, and it's a great vacation spot. We had an opportunity to talk to Herb Falkenberry, and he told us more about some of the changes that's happening here at Oglebay. You know, we always see the Christmas tree lights at Oglebay around the holidays, but obviously there's a whole lot more to this place, so let's get into it a little bit.
Absolutely. Festival Lights is wonderful, and it does run, early November all the way through December. And that's what a lot of people know us about. But we have 1,700 acres of land here that we use. We have 4 golf courses on it, ranging from a very comfortable par 3 all the way up to 2 championship courses. We have, outdoor swimming pools. We have, hiking. We have mountain biking. We have a brand new facility called the Aerial Challenge Course, and it's just a load of fun for groups or families who want to go out and just, test their mettle a little bit.
Is that like zip lining?
Yeah, I wish we had a zip line. No, we don't. It's part and parcel in that culture, but no, it's not a zip line. But you are up on elements that are in the air, and you're moving from point to point.
Talk a little bit about the lodge here. I know that's a nice component of this.
It hugely so. We have a 258-room Wilson Lodge here on campus, and one of the things that just occurred and just completed actually in November of last year was the renovation of the Allen rooms, which are now referred to as the West Family Wing. Basically, we combined 3 rooms into 2, so we have them more spacious, well appointed, brought them up to modern standards, and it was one of the things that needed to be done on the property to keep guests happy.
I know it's pretty popular for skiing. I was getting ready to say that.
Yeah, it is, and it's been well received. It's a very small hill by mountain standards, but by the same token, great place to bring a family, great place to learn, and it's just easy terrain all the way around.
The pool area that we looked at last year when we were here has some enhancements as well, right?
Yeah, it did indeed. We did some cosmetic enhancements just to give it a little more splash and color, if you will, but also we've added some inflatable elements in the pool itself. We've added also a climbing wall that's in the pool so that you literally are climbing back out and over the pool, and the kids love it.
I know we saw the Good Zoo last year, and we're going to go check that out. Well, Dr. Joe, good to have you and the Oglebay Good Zoo on the show again.
Thanks for having us, Mike.
Well, tell us a little bit about what people can experience when they come down and see the Good Zoo.
But when you come to the Good Zoo, if you've been here in recent years, we've made some changes in the past year. So we added a new renovated area to the bottom of our main building of the zoo, where we've added a rare albino alligator exhibit, which is really fascinating. The guests love to come see this albino alligator. Cajun legend has it that if you stare in the alligator's eyes and you look into those pink eyes, that you're going to get a year of good luck.
What other kinds of things are you going to find here?
Well, we've added some other renovations as well, where we've moved our ring-tailed lemurs into the main building area, and we have some pretty cool opportunities for the guests. Around 3 p.m. each day, we have a meet and greet with the lemurs. So we open up a door, we have caging there, and the kids can learn how the keepers feed and train the lemurs. And usually each day, one lucky kid's going to get to feed the lemurs. So it's a pretty awesome experience. We've also set that exhibit up to where we can incorporate animal encounters in there throughout the year. So January, February, if somebody wants to come down and meet the lemurs and go in with them and learn how to feed them and take care of them, we set those experiences up for those guests. We've also expanded our cotton top tamarin exhibits. When you go out into the zoo, we've added a lot of artwork throughout the facility. When you ride the train, you're going to see our brand new emu exhibit. And one of the cool things that we're doing in the evenings now is about every other Saturday, starting at the end of July 29th, August 12th, we're having adult night outs at the zoo. So guests can come down from 6 to 8 each evening and buy wine or beer, walk around the zoo and enjoy it in the evening time when there aren't as many kids here.
How many animals are in here, and are you open year-round, or do you close for part of the year in the wintertime?
The Good Zoo is open year-round. Actually, one of our busiest times is November and December when we have the Festival of Lights celebration. So it's a really busy time for us at the zoo. As far as number of animals that we have at the zoo, we're right around 60 species and probably about 300 individual animals at the facility.
How long does it take you to get through the whole zoo?
If you walk the whole zoo and you do the train ride and play at the playground, read the signage, it's probably going to be about 2 to 2.5 hours to go through the zoo.
So if you're here at the resort, this should be a part of that experience, right?
Absolutely. If you're coming to Oglebay, you have to come to see the zoo.
I noticed walking in, you have a train display. What's the story behind that?
We do. We have a miniature train display. It's the largest miniature train display in the state of West Virginia, O-gauge train display in the state of West Virginia. And it depicts our mining and steel mill history throughout the Ohio River Valley. So we typically have anywhere from 5 to 10 trains running on it, an old riverboat running through the display. It's pretty fascinating. kids up through adults love that display.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's the thing about Oglebay. There's something for every member of the family. It's a great place to come and spend a weekend or a week, right?
There is. You can golf here. You can go to ride the stables, do the mountain bikes, the aerial adventure course, and the zoo is just fantastic for families in the region, but also our guests that come to visit us.
Man, I'll tell you, I just love this place. Give us some contact information.
Joe is great down at the Good Zoo. He's our curator there, and he's just a super guy. Contact information in general for us is Oglebay Resort, www.oglebay.com, and our number 304-243-4000. Get you right in the reservations.
Well, certainly a must-see here in the Wheeling area. Herb, thanks so much for being on the show.
Our pleasure. Thank you so much.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news about upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus. New Vrindavan, home to the Palace of Gold, offers a variety of attractions and cultural experiences. It's an adventure for all ages. We learned all about this cultural experience from Vrindavan. Thank you so much for having us back out to the Palace of Gold. Tell everybody, what is the Palace of Gold?
Palace of Gold is one of the main tourist destinations in West Virginia. Thousands of people come from all over the world to see this exquisite palace. CNN recently rated us one of the 8 religious wonders to see in the United States.
Well, it's definitely something that is worth seeing, that's for sure. It is so serene and beautiful out here. You offer gardens and all kinds of animals. Tell us about the experience that we will see when we come here.
When people come to the palace, they'll be surprised. They will be shocked to see that such place exists in West Virginia. Besides this palace, we have beautiful rose gardens, flower gardens, lotus pond, beautiful peacocks, swans, deers, and beautiful Krishna temple down there from the palace. And we also have nice yoga studios where people can learn about stress-free lifestyle, yoga, meditation, and they can also attend our vegetarian restaurant.
Now, you also offer accommodations here, correct?
Yes, we also have lodging opportunities for people to stay overnight. People come from all walks of life and all parts of the world. Recently, we saw visitors coming from Germany, England, Australia. So people come from everywhere.
Now, if you're not familiar with the culture, do you offer tours or anything like that that can teach us all about this culture?
During the day, every half an hour, we have a tour at the palace, guided tour, and also the Krishna temple will have a guided tour too. And they can also take a community tour in summer months from June to September.
Do you have any special events going on this summer?
During the summer, we have many events, including Festival of Colors, Festival of India, Chanting Festival. This year's Festival of Colors will take place at the Palace of Gold on Saturday, September 16th. Please come and have blast.
Tell us how we can find out more information so we can come visit.
You can visit our website, www.newbrindavan.com or www.palaceofgold.com.
Fantastic. Again, thank you for showing us this beautiful place.
Thank you for coming out, and please do come and visit us and learn about our culture and see the beauty of New Vrindavan. I guarantee you, you'll have the time of your life.
Well, part of any great vacation, of course, is great accommodations, and we found them for you here in the Wheeling, Moundsville area. It's called the Holiday Inn Express, and it has amenities for the whole family, whether it's using a pool, the business center, or just having a great breakfast. Amanda Bradshaw told us more. Well, Amanda, good to have you and the Holiday Inn Express Wheeling on the show.
Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate you guys coming out.
I got to tell you, a beautiful facility. You walk in, it is just beautiful. How new is this?
We opened in December of 2012.
Well, Amanda, I understand they have some great amenities here.
Yes, we do. We do have the complimentary breakfast, which is served weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and weekends from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Yeah. And I understand a fitness center and some other things?
Yes, we do. We have a fitness center, business center, pool, hot tub. We also have a meeting room and boardroom.
All the comforts of what you don't have at home.
Exactly. And then some.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in the Wheeling area, there's so much to do here in Wheeling and Moundsville. And, of course, finding great accommodations is a part of that. So what are the rooms like? Let's talk about those a little bit.
Well, we have several different room types here. Every room that has just one bed is going to have one king bed. There are suites and there are standard rooms as well. So they're a little bit smaller on the standard rooms, and the suites are a little larger, a few more amenities in them. And then you have the rooms with 2 queen beds that'll also be either suites or standard rooms, just depending.
So, one of the things that's neat about this, I remember the Holiday Inn, the Holodomes, all that. What is an express? What makes it an express?
An express is more just what you need and not the things you don't.
Yeah.
You got the free breakfast for everyone instead of just the free breakfast for kids with the Holiday Inns. And then it's in and out. Quick, easy, check in, check out.
What do you think is one of the best parts about the Holiday Inn Express here in Wheeling?
I think some of the best things we have are our staff, to be honest with you. They're great people. They take care of our guests, and they love taking care of our guests, and that's what you need.
Now, is there any times it's better than others to come down and get a room here?
Honestly, right now, weekends, we are pretty open most of the time. During the week, it's a little tougher. We do get a lot of business travelers, so book early is the key.
Fantastic. Well, give us some contact information. We'll send some folks down from Columbus to stay with you and enjoy the Wheeling-Moundsville area.
Okay, the best way to get a hold of us is by phone, 304-907-4470, or you can visit our website at holidayannexpress.com, Wheeling.
Fantastic. Amanda, thanks so much for being on the show.
All right, thank you.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more. Well, if you love a good adventure like zip lining or mountain bike riding, then Vue Park in West Virginia has your next adventure waiting for you. You can even stay in a treetop villa. Craig told us about the many adventures waiting for you when you visit Vue Park. Well, Craig, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thank you for having us here to Vue Park in West Virginia. Tell us all about Vue Park. What are we going to find?
Sure, Renee. Well, first, thanks for having us back. We really appreciate it. Vue Park is a 650-acre park just 2 hours east of Columbus and just an hour west of Pittsburgh. So very close in that northern panhandle. We're an outdoor adventure park. We have all kind of fun stuff to do up here. So we just added an aerial ropes course to our zip line canopy tour. We also have mountain biking, 16 miles of mountain biking trails. We have 3 disc golf courses, one ranked number 27 in the U.S. and one number 1 in the state of West Virginia. So we're super excited about that. We've had tournaments, 8 different states represented in those tournaments. Pretty big stuff around here. So on top of that, we've got a Flurry's ice cream shop. We've got a Mason-Dixon barbecue shop. So we've got all kind of fun stuff for people to do here.
Well, let's talk about lodging, because when you come here, you're definitely going to want to stay a while. What do you guys offer?
Absolutely. We have, it's a come to play, plan to stay concept. So we have 8 cabins that sleep 12 to 17 people. So those are beautiful cabins. They're big for that family reunion, nice getaways type things like that. But this past year, we added the smaller cabin in a style that is a little unique. It actually won an architectural design award for our treetop villas. It's a luxury cabin on stilts, and full luxury. You've got a hot tub on every deck. You've got a dishwasher in there, so you're not roughing it by any sense of the means. You've got a 50-inch flat screen TV in the main room and 42s in each bedroom. So everything is there for you to have.
So I know you had to book these in advance. Tell us how we find out more information about Vue Park.
Absolutely. You can go to our website at grandviewpark.com, and keep in mind we spell it Vue, V-U-E, not V-I-E-W. So, but that's the best way to find it. You can book online or give us a call right from there.
Fantastic. Again, thanks for having us out to this beautiful park.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, if you love the Fusion Steakhouse in Grove City and you happen to come down to the West Virginia area, down to Wheeling, well, they have one here as well. We had an opportunity to stop by and visit. This one has some new additions on it, as well as obviously the great food and not to mention the wonderful entertainment. We talked to Matt Twigg and learn more. So this location in West Virginia, how long has this one been here?
This location opened in 2009, actually, so just over 6-7 years.
And this just went through a new addition, which we're in that, right?
Absolutely. We added this section on. We have a much larger private party room that allows us to do larger corporate events, private parties, that type of thing, overhead projection. It'll do up to 50 people. And then this side in general with the bar and all the other private dining will do parties of up to 100. And it also allowed us to even do parties up to 200. So a lot more space and less waiting when you come as well.
Let's talk a little bit about what makes Fusion Steakhouse so unique.
Sure. Well, of course, it's dinner and a show. People come here to have fun, and we try to make an event of dinner anytime that they're here, especially for the birthdays, the special occasions, that type of thing. We specialize in that, and we'll make sure that we get grandma dancing and the kids dancing right beside of her.
So, Matt, what's some of the favorite dishes that people enjoy here?
Well, if you're sitting at the grill, chicken, steak, seafood, there's all types of different hibachi options, fresh vegetables, of course, everything's cooked right there in front of you. And again, it's a show and experience in itself. And then we also have an Asian fusion menu with private dining options, just like a traditional restaurant. Sushi, of course, is a big hit. All types of options there.
So, Matt, where can we get more information and find you here in the West Virginia area?
The phone number here is 304-547-1408. Of course, the website is fusionsteakhouse.com, and you can find us on Facebook.
If it's happening in Central Ohio, you can find it on our events page. onacolumbus.com will give you detailed information on everything: arts, entertainment, education, sports, theater, and more. Go to onacolumbus.com and click on ONA Events.
Well, West Virginia Independence Hall was built in 1859 and later restored in 2012. An amazing lot of history you're going to find here. We had an opportunity to talk to Debbie Jones, and she told us more. You know, this place is amazing when you walk in. The restoration, you can just kind of feel the history when you walk in the front door. Tell us a little bit about the historical significance of the building.
Sure. Independence Hall is the birthplace of West Virginia and is originally now a museum dedicated to the statehood and the Civil War. When it first opened, it was a federal custom house and housed the government of restored Virginia and became the center of that government in 1861 to 1863. It was later also the site of the first constitutional convention here for West Virginia.
It became a historical landmark then at some point.
Oh, yes. It was put on the National Historic Landmark in 1988.
So, Debbie, tell me a little bit about the restoration process. This looks like it just would take forever to do something like this.
Yes, Mike, it did. The original restoration process started in 1960 with the West Virginia Independence Hall Foundation. Went through many processes, and then in 2011, they took on the courthouse here, the courtroom. You'll see it was tried to take back to its original 19th century design, and on the ceilings you'll see a process that's called trompe-l'oeil, which means to fool the eye, which shows some depth and character to these flat images. Above the door you'll see some doodles of animals that was done after removing 25 to 30 layers of paint in here to get it back to the original, and we've left that in here for visitors and folks to enjoy too.
That's amazing. You know, I understand this building over the years has been several things.
Yes, I do believe it was an insurance, an office. I know this room right here was particularly divided into cubicles and used as some kind of an office building.
Where can we learn more information about West Virginia Independence Hall?
Well, you can find us on Facebook under West Virginia Independence Hall, or contact us here by phone, 304-238-1300.
With GPK Indoor Entertainment, it's tactical laser tag, it's next generation escape rooms. There's just so much to do here, and it's a great place for you to get your group together. We talked to Chris Bowen, and he told us more. Well, Chris, good to have you and GPK Indoor Entertainment back on the show.
Yeah, we're excited to be back. We're having a great summer out here at Grand Prix karting. Lots of fun stuff going on.
Yeah. You know, one of the things I really love about this place is we've kind of watched this grow. Tell our audience the things they're going to find under one roof here.
Yeah, you know, this is our fourth summer being open too, and at Grand Prix Karting, we've got indoor go-karting. That's obviously our namesake, but we're also GPK Indoor Entertainment. We have Modern Laser Warfare, which is a tactical laser tag. It plays more like a modern video game like Call of Duty or Halo, so the kids really like it, the adults really like it. It's lots of fun to play. It's very energetic. It's a great way to kind of take those hot summer days and turn it into fun inside.
Yeah, and the escape room, I got to tell you, we've seen a lot on this show. Number one, absolute best escape room I have seen.
Yeah, you know, we had the opportunity to build the first set of third generation escape rooms in the city of Columbus. They're electronic based. We don't have actors in the room. You're going to feel more like you're in a live movie than you are in some sort of escape room where you're trying to unlock locks. All this stuff's electronic. It's all integrated. It runs off of magnetics. And I'll tell you, it's something you have to experience.
No question. And we've only seen just a fraction of it. I know it's great. One of the things that's really cool about this is team building and group outings and that kind of thing, right? And you guys really do a great job with that.
Yeah, and that's something we do a lot in the summer, and definitely as we get closer to Christmas, is we do a lot of team building activities. We bring in groups of sizes of small as 10, as much as 250, and we have meeting rooms. We can provide catering. We can offer beverages, and then on top of that, once those meetings are done, you can go karting, laser tagging, escape rooming, and plus we have our kids on top of that. So a little bit something for everyone.
Sure would make a great day.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you, rainy days, we're all indoors. So we're a great place to go when your plans are canceled.
I think the weatherman said the other day we're like 2 or 3 inches over what the norms are. So this is a good time to come out to the GPK, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We're open every day except Monday. We open at noon in the summer, so you can get out here and get the kids doing something. And there's a lot to do. I'll tell you, right now we have some great specials too. On Wednesdays we have unlimited racing between 5 and 9. We have unlimited laser tag between 5 and 9. And then from noon and 5 every day of the week we have buy 2 get 1 races. So there's always a deal, and you can check our website to find out more about that.
Yeah. And what about birthday parties for kids?
Yeah, we have birthday parties from ages 3 and up, and we have different laced activities in there. We can provide food, drink, tables, a room. We've got it all.
Yeah, it is total entertainment here at GPK. Well, give us some contact information, Chris, how we can get out here and see you.
Yeah, absolutely. Go to gpkcolumbus.com. That's the best ways to find everything you need to know about Grand Prix karting. And then if you want to call them, book a party, call 614-2GO-FAST and ask for extension 242, and they'll get you taken care of.
Yeah, it'll be a great day, no question. Thanks so much, Chris, for being on the show.
Thanks, Mike. Nice seeing you.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news about upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus.
Well, if you enjoy a great day in the country of horseback riding, enjoying a great retreat or a summer camp, Marmon Valley Farms is definitely the place you want to see, and it's not that far from Columbus, only 45 minutes from downtown. We talked to Matt Wiley and learned more about what a great summer adventure you can have here at Marmon Valley Farms. What a great place to come and horseback ride and camp and do all those things. So let's talk a little bit about the history of Marmon Valley Farms.
Sure. Well, in 1964, my folks started a place, kind of a neat place where folks could come, especially from the cities, to enjoy a little bit of farm time. Even back in the 60s, there was that disconnect of some of the families from the cities and the agricultural life. So they kept a few activities that folks could enjoy and see some farm animals while they're here.
Well, how do you think this is different than other riding stables in Ohio?
We're kind of unique because of the amount of horses we have. So if a large group, say of 50 or 60, like a church youth group, wants to come ride horses, it doesn't take an all-day thing. We can put out about 25 persons every half hour with the amount of horses we have. So we're blessed to have about 150 in our herd. Includes some of the petting zoo, shorter horses and all that. We also have some large horses to accommodate some of your taller, oversized riders. So.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the camp here. What's a week here doing camp?
Well, that was also part of our early days. We started as a summer camp for boys and girls, and the unique part of that is they get their own horse for the week, and that's part of why we have so many horses. We have about 150 head, so when there's 100 campers here, they each get their own horse for that week. Then there's 4 sessions every morning: a groom and saddle time, a horse science class, the arena lesson, plus a trail ride. So the staff can help encourage those kids through the week and progress in their horsemanship skills. Then the afternoons are the other fun activities. We've got like the Lake Kilbegon. We got archery, we have a climbing wall. So there's lots of neat things they do as a cabin group and move around to those fun field activities.
We'll talk about some of the other events and things that you have going on here through the summer.
Well, yeah, throughout the year, a family can just come and ride horses for an hour. We also do some special events like a mother-daughter weekend. We have some family camps. They can schedule a birthday party. We do a unique country Christmas event too for 2 weekends out of the year there, where folks can come and see a little wagon tour of different scenes of the birth of Christ.
The best part of this whole thing, it's not that far from Columbus.
That's right, just about a 45-minute drive from downtown. There you go.
Fantastic. Well, give us some contact information. We'll send some folks up here from the big city.
All right, yeah, contact us 937-593-8000. Our website is simple, marmonvalley.com.
Fantastic, man. Thanks so much for being back on the show.
Sure thing. Thank you.